Hey, happy Women's History Month. I just wanted to come by really, really quickly and share some observations with you, hence the name Musings with McElderry. Okay, so as I remembered that it's Women's History Month, right? Too often, what we tend to do as women and as people, actually, we always want to think about what was done prior to us getting here, or prior to us becoming adults, or prior to us becoming coming to the workforce, prior to us doing so many things, right? What we don't realize is that we are right now, we are history makers. There is something in your life that you were the first person to do, whether it was in your immediate family, in your generation, in your workplace, in your friendships, in your relationships. There was something that you have done already that makes you a history maker. So when you sit down and you think about it, what have you done that was outside of the norm, outside of what's normal for everyday folk? And I was thinking about it because I was looking in one of our groups, a group that I'm a part of, and I thought there are probably thousands of women in this group that are first, whether they were the first in their generation to go to college, the first in their generation, not just to go, but to graduate. They were possibly the first to obtain a graduate degree. Then they were the first that got a doctorate. Then they were the first that became a CEO on their job. They were the first to ever sit in the C suite of the job that they were on, or they were the first woman to do so many things. So instead of always looking behind you, look in the mirror. What is your history making thing that you've done? You were the first person in your generation to make it out of the ghetto. You were the first person in your generation to buy a brand new car with your own money. You were the first in your generation to do whatever that first thing was. That's history for you. That's history being made. That's something that grandma can tell to her grandchildren. Or that's something that your mom, your dad, your husband, your children have bragging rights to, because you are that person. You are the history maker. You are the example for those that follow you. So when we think about this Women's History Month, don't just think about the people that are behind you, but look in the mirror and see the woman that's in front of you that has a volley of firsts that you may not have thought about. Too often, we put ourselves on the back burner and we allow everything else to go first. But what is it that you have been a first in doing? I just wanted to share that with you today. Take care. Have a great rest of your evening. And remember that you are a history maker. Bye bye.